Papa Roach have officially released their latest album, Time For Annihilation, on the record and on the road, and the album is filled with live versions of some of their biggest hits, along with a few new studio tracks as well. For the new record, Papa Roach have once again asked their fans to donate to WHY, World Hunger Year Hunger, which is an organization dedicated to fighting hunger and poverty around the world since 1975. Lead vocalist Jacoby Shaddix, who was homeless during his childhood, has made it a goal to give back to communities in need, and Papa Roach have even included a hidden track on the new record that fans can text for all the info related to donating to the cause. Papa Roach not only donated a lot of money to shelters around the nation, but the band also volunteers their time, as they will once again be making stops at shelters and food banks in local markets on their upcoming tour. Artisan News caught up with Papa Roach lead vocalist Jacoby Shaddix to get his thoughts on giving fans an opportunity to give back to the homeless and hungry by donating to Why Hunger.
So we did like a PSA on our record, and so that encourages fans. I don't know the exact number, but you can go to poproach.com and it tells you the number to text, and it donates $5 to the Why World Hunger Year. And you can also go to worldhungeryear.org and research it if you don't know much about it. And so that's another way of us trying to raise money.
He also talked about going down to the LA Mission on Skid Row and why it was such a humbling experience.
We went down to the LA Mission on yesterday and served, and that was a trip, man, because that's Skid Row. You go down there and you see like people that are just in bad shape, hurting, desperate, and it really just it's humbling. But I believe, this world has given us such a huge opportunity as a rock and roll band, and we can provide for our families, and we know that a lot of people out there are hurting, and it's time to give back. Next tour that we go on, Monsters of Annihilation tour, I'm gonna start on days off. I'm gonna pop in and go serve like at the noon lunch hour, and just going and because we could talk the talk and stuff, but actually going in there and like being of service to others, I found for myself it's just getting out of myself. It makes me realize like the war inside my head, and sometimes how much I'm like, my life makes me crazy, or the world makes me crazy. Then I go and I do something and give to others. It's just like relief,
The first single off the new record is Kick in the Teeth, and the band enlisted David Bendeth of Paramore and Drowning Pool to produce the new tracks. The band will hit the road with Skillet on the Monsters of Annihilation tour, with dates kicking off September 10th in Nashville, Tennessee, and extending until October 29th in Indiana. The guys will then head to Europe with another tour beginning mid-November that will last through the end of the year. Why Hunger is dedicated to fighting the root causes of hunger and poverty suffered by more than 1 billion people worldwide by supporting grassroots organizations that create self-reliance, economic justice, and equal access to nutritious and affordable food.